Hey peoples, Karina here with part 2 to the last video. Now I feel like the topic is, no, the title is the same, but the topic is a little different. You can't blame anybody for like certain things that happen in your life. If you allowed it and you knew that this is something you didn't want to allow, but you did it just to keep the peace, it's your own fault, myself included. But here's the deal. I want to address something. You got some people on YouTube who will sub to you, secretly watch your videos, and then make a bash video towards you, about you, or whatever like that. Because, I can read subliminals, right? You ain't got to say my name. I really don't care if you say my name or don't say my name. But obviously, I got something in me and around me and on me that protects me. So you feel like by not saying my name, that keeps you out of the way of the ancestors making you to shut the fuck up. Here's the deal. You can't, if you choose to live your life a certain way, and granted, there are people who are being attacked spiritually that haven't done nothing to folks because of your real fucking light. And also, you got some of these people who have made deals with the devil himself, and now they don't want to pay. So all of a sudden, folks is stalking you. Understand why you being stalked. If you are genuinely being fucked with and nobody is like you're not doing anything to nobody, then okay, you can say you're like literally being stalked or some shit's happening or whatever like that. I mean, there's certain little weird shits that happens around me too. But I already did some workings on that. One of the candles burned out pretty good. The other one is still going. So anyway, the whole point of the matter is this. You can't watch somebody videos and be like, oh, people with red hair are evil. Or don't you know by now, if you've already watched me, that just because you don't like something, that's not going to make me stop doing it, right? And if I supposedly do this or talk with my hands, you think I got some kind of deal with the devil. If I did, why the fuck would I be living in apartments and working a 9 to 5, going to work 6 days a week? Fucking use common sense, bro. Fucking use common sense, bro. And look up what certain hand gestures mean. Okay, because I see a lot of people doing this, whatever like that. I always talk with my hands. And if you should freeze frame me and I tend to be doing some, or whatever, you think I'm like somebody sent to stalk you or whatever, bitch, I got my own shit going on. Okay? There's certain things in life that happen because sometimes you don't use your intuition correctly. And other times, if you're sitting up there calling somebody evil because you don't really understand things the way that you think that you understand things, then you got life fucked up. And that's probably why some people gets fucked over a lot. It's because you're sitting there talking bad about people you don't know. Granted, there's channels that talk about things that I'm not fully aware of at the moment. However, I sit the fuck down. I listen, I watch. I try to find out where they came up with this information and just go search it out and everything like that. I mean, folks right now, they are trending like, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me, but I didn't do nothing. Sometimes that's the case, but then other times there are people that's watching your videos that are like, nah, bro, you done already met with certain people, and the only way you gonna come up is if you give them what they want. So yeah, Maybe you chose not to give folks what they wanted. And all of a sudden, people is evil. I'm like this. There's people who are evil than a motherfucker that will come to you with natural colored hair, face beat, looking nice, whatever like that, and they'll come to you and just speak sweet and all kinds of shit like that. How do you think you get fooled? I've been fooled by people that look like totally innocent and totally holy and everything like that before. So I don't go by looks. I can see somebody with a septum piercing, wearing all black, purple contacts, and I'm not going to judge them. You know why? Because their life may be an example of what I may need to follow. Something they're doing in their life may be like some kind of example that I need to follow, because maybe they know something about something that I don't know, that is the missing link to something I do know. Okay? So, yeah. Try not to get on other people's channels with that like secret subbing and stalking, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell who watches my videos sometimes. Not so much that sub to me, but it'll be people that's not sub to me, or if they are sub to me and they get offended, delete themselves from the subscribe list, and then go pop off and make a video. Or sometimes people with big channels will sub to little bitty channels. Like, man, little old me, like 80 some odd subscribers, and by the analytics, I'm noticing that 33.3% of my subscribers are male, 67.6 or 7, something like that, are the majority of the subscribers is female. So yeah, that's that. Ranging ages from 35 to 44. So that's pretty nice to see. But at the same time, you got to understand, if you're out there trolling on people's videos, trying to see what can you find that's evil with them, if you watch most of my videos and you see like a lot of things and stuff like that, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, this happened and this how she dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a motherfucking competition. If you don't know how to honor deities that you work with, or you don't know how to honor your ancestors, and you trying to do certain things and certain shit don't pop out for you, that could be the reason. It's like, are you walking in the grocery store saying, I need this, thank you, and you take what you need and you walk out the door, but you don't pay. And when I say pay, I'm talking about like giving the deities that you work with offerings and stuff like that, not just asking them for shit and then just saying, okay, thanks, and go on about your way. Because maybe you might be trying to do certain things but have no clue about what you need to do. Any angel or deity that I invoke, work with, whatever like that, I try to look it up, see what they like, give them that offering. And a lot of times people will do the offering after. Me, I've done it after before, but knowing the fact that I'm like a super busy person, a lot of times I'll do it before, just in case if I don't get to come back around and give it to them after. I'm like, look, I'm gonna give you your stuff straightforward, because I already know how you work, and I already know that you gonna get the job done with my belief and your action. Because I believe in you, this work finna get done. So yeah, that's like a trust thing. Like with me, doing it after, I've done it before. Like, I think the first time I worked with Archangel Michael, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get him a plant. It was this pretty poinsettia plant that I wanted to get him, because it would just popped in my head. It was like, okay, you need to get this for Archangel Michael, because I already knew I had some workings going. Then it was like, okay, I went to the store and I was like, dang, I forgot everything I needed. Popped into my mind, go get that red plant that you saw. I went back to the store the day before that. It was a shit ton of plants. I went back, it appeared to be none left. However, I turned the corner and there was one more hidden just for me. I say it's hidden just for me because it was off in a very inconspicuous place, and I was like, hold on, my eyes just focused that way, and I was like, yes. And it was beautiful red. Some of the blooms hadn't came in all the way, so I got it and I put it there with his oranges, his cinnamon sticks, his cloves, his offertory candle, a glass of water, his sandalwood cinnamon incense, or you can just use regular sandalwood, anything like that. So I made sure I gave him his props, his propers, okay? Just like if I work with any other deity, I find out what they like, give it to them. So, yeah. If you sitting up there and you're like just assuming things, or you want to say that somebody is after you that's watching your videos, maybe their ancestors might be after you, because you're like low-key like trying to disrupt their groove in the spirit. So, you know, if it's something you don't understand about a person, just let that shit be. Everybody don't want to kill you, bruh. Sometimes it might be your some kind of deal you made in secret and you don't want to pay. That could be a reason. Like I said in the beginning, that's not always a reason that something is happening to you, but that could be one of the reasons, and you want to play the victim and make videos of like, oh, something almost happened and you almost died. See, when you make videos like that, the person that put that shit on you, that did that, that is serious about making offerings to deities, angels, spirits, their ancestors, everything, stuff like that. Because I know my ancestors on my mama's side like Marlboro Red cigarettes, and they like Folgers coffee. My grandma and grandpa, they love Folgers coffee with no cream. Every time I went to their house when they was alive, their house smelled like Marlboro Reds and Folgers coffee in the red can, okay? So yeah, trust and believe. I know how to honor whomever I am asking for assistance from. If you don't have a picture of your ancestors or whatnot, you can just write their name down on a piece of white, like on a white index card, fold it over. You could set it there. You can put the things that they like next to it. Get a candle. You know, you can write little I love you notes. Thank you for watching over me. You just write them thank you notes and stuff like that. Something like that. Anything to that effect. Or like just what I'm saying in general. So somebody was being for real, and honored the people, honored the ancestors, honored the spirits, whoever they're working with. And you make a video and say, oh, this and that's happening. Well, if you don't know how to properly honor the spirits, the deities, your ancestors, whoever you're working with, and some shit start coming for you because of how you acting with folks, and you telling people, oh, such and such happened to me, and you're letting the person who's possibly doing it to you know that it's working when you make videos like that. However, if you're gonna make a video, something like what I'll do, I'll tell you the problem, and then I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I done about the problem. Okay? But we're not doing that, playing the victim shit. If something's going on and you know that you didn't do anything that you can recall, or anything that you know for sure you didn't do, and a person is just straight up against you like that, then what you need to do is learn how to work with your ancestors. What you need to do is know how to work with certain spirits. Just don't disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be fine. So, yeah, that's that. Until next video, holla.